Hey, Kathy.
Hey,
Good
Jen.
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. But where are the tents?
I know, and the people. I don't know where everyone is.
And where's the stage? And the chairs and the tables? And COVID.
Oh.
And take it away, Amy Brown.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Johns Hopkins 5th Annual Below the Belt Stride and Thrive race event. This is our 5K or 1 mile run or walk event, all to benefit the Kelly Gynecologic Oncology Service, known as KGOS. You're going to hear that acronym a lot today, KGOS, Kelly Gynecologic Oncology Service. It is a division of the Department of Gynecology and Obstetrics at Johns Hopkins Hospital. My name is Amy Brown, and I'm your MC for the day. And I'm the nurse manager on Weinberg 4B. This is the inpatient GYN oncology unit at Johns Hopkins Hospital. And I would like to tell you all that it has been a true privilege for me to be a part of the KGOS team for the past 15 years. I have had some of my best moments as a nurse and as a human being at the bedside of the patients that we have on Weinberg 4B. I've been a nurse long enough to know, and I've had enough nursing jobs to know that we take care of the best patients in the business. The Below the Belt Stride and Thrive is so named to bring attention and awareness to the below the belt cancers that will be diagnosed in more than 100,000 women each year in the United States. Proceeds from today's event will go toward supporting critical GYN cancer research. Proceeds will also directly support cancer survivors, and proceeds will help educate and train the next generation of GYN oncology physicians. We've got an exciting day planned for everyone. We have some recognition awards to give to people, winners of races, and also we would like to recognize and award the largest team, the team with the most members, the highest fundraising team, and the team with the best below the belt spirit. And we also have the annual Julie Smith Courage Award. This is an award given to a survivor who will cross the finish line first for the 5K race. The awards and recognition will all be listed on this website at 2 p.m. today. Now next up, we have Dr. Andrew Satin. He is the medical director of the Department of Gynecology and Obstetrics at Johns Hopkins Hospital. And Dr. Satin is going to tell all of us why your donation is so important. Everybody, put your virtual hands together for Dr. Satin. Take it away.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Andy Satin, Director of Gynecology and Obstetrics for Johns Hopkins, and it's my honor to welcome you to the 5th Annual Stride and Thrive race. This year's race is a little different than others, and I'm sorry we're not face-to-face. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little tired of these masks. Nevertheless, they are very important in us dealing with this current pandemic. What hasn't changed in a year since the last race is the number of cases of gynecologic cancer still impact our families, our friends, and our community. Thanks to you and support of this race, you support the programs that directly impact care for our patients. The funds that are raised in this race support research in GYN cancer, for which this division is at the forefront of, and it supports survivorship programs and support group programs for our patients. So thank you for being outside the box today and participating in this virtual race. I want to thank particularly some of the leaders in organizing this race, Kathy Drake, Janet Wise, Paula Silverman, and our entire KGOS team, including the leadership of Becky Stone and Amanda Fader, along with others. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Jeff Lynn and his team down at Sibley Memorial Hospital. So today, I hope everybody has a good time. I hope we're successful in raising money to support our research and education and clinical programs. And I look forward to seeing you all face-to-face next year at the 6th annual race on the Homewood campus. So everybody, prepare to fake the run and have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Satin. That was very informative. Next up, we have Dr. Amanda Nichols-Fader, and she's going to tell us how this race got started and who started it. Dr. Fader, you're up.
Hi everyone, on behalf of Anna, the Kelly GYN Oncology Service, and me, we wanted to wish you warmest greetings this fine morning. Hi! We are so excited that race day is here. Anna, can you believe that this is the 5th annual Below the Belt Stride and Thrive 5K?
Come to think of it, no.
This is without a doubt our favorite time of year. It is beautiful outside, and it's a great opportunity for us to spend time with our wonderful cancer survivors, those who were privileged to know and care for, and meet with you and your friends and families, and to meet with other members in the community so that we can celebrate life, health, and all the progress being made in women's cancer research and education. But this year is obviously a bit different in that we're all dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, and because of that we haven't been able to spend as much time together. We've all been social distancing, and so I think it's just really important more than ever that in order to preserve our sense of community and humanity, that we're coming together for this wonderful event to celebrate one another and our survivors and all of the achievements that have been made. And I really think about our dear friend Susan Berger, Dr. Susan Berger, who is the race co-founder and who the survivorship program is named after.
Dr. Susan Berger was one of the best people in the entire world.
I totally agree with that, Anna. Her brilliance and innovative ideas for the race and for the survivorship program really were only matched or exceeded by her kindness and her generosity and her ability to touch everyone's lives that she met. And I just wish she could see the wonderful legacy that she's left, and to know how many hundreds of women and maybe even thousands of women that she's impacted. But it's hard to believe that 5 years ago she and the wonderful Paula Silverman launched the first race, and now we speed ahead 5 years later and we're doing our first virtual 5K led by the incredible Janet Wise and Kathy Drake.
I think Dr. Susan would be really happy with the race this year. Come to think of it, I wonder who will win the Julie Smith Courage Award this year.
That's a great question, Anna. We all know and love Julie Smith, who was a wonderful woman and ovarian cancer survivor, and her husband Ted and sister Kathy Drake, and all of us really strive to keep her memory alive through this award, which is given to the top survivor race finisher. And Nicole Fry has won this 3 years in a row. She's an amazing competitor, isn't she? But I can't wait to see who will win this year.
Well, let's go.
Is it time to race, Anna?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I better catch up with her, but good luck everyone today. We hope you have a wonderful race day, and thank you for all you're doing to support the Kelly Gynecologic Oncology Service. And please stay safe. Don't forget those masks, hand hygiene, and social distancing, and we can't wait to see you again in person soon.
Thank you, Dr. Fader, for that lovely tribute to Dr. Susan Bergert. I had the good fortune of knowing Dr. Susan Bergert, and wow, what a beautiful soul. She is so missed by so many people. And today is just one part of her legacy. So thank you, Dr. Fader. Next up, we have two powerhouse physicians, Dr. Becky Stone and Dr. Stephanie Wethington. They're going to tell us all about the KGOS department and some advancements in cancer care. Dr. Stone, Dr. Wethington, you're up.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Rebecca Stone.
And I'm Dr. Stephanie Wethington.
Over the past year, there have been major strides in the treatment of gynecologic cancers, and our KGOS team has worked to translate research discoveries into practice for our patients every step of the way. Survival rates from advanced ovarian cancer are better than any of us would have ever dreamed, secondary to the introduction of PARP inhibitors and drugs like Avastin. Immunotherapy is beginning to transform our 20-year-old treatment paradigms for cervical cancer. And genomic findings from the Cancer Genome Atlas and new surgical techniques are making our treatment of endometrial cancer smarter and better. Targeted therapies for rare tumors are diversifying, and we have never had a better chance of curing them. While treatment is so very important, we are equally committed to preventing gynecologic cancers. The opportunity here with vaccines, genetic testing, risk-reducing surgery, and innovative screening approaches has proved to be life-saving. In the OR, we are leaders in enhanced recovery to ensure the safest and highest quality of surgical care for our patients. In this way, our talent and expertise as surgeons becomes unsurpassable. Your KGUS team stays on the front line to serve as agents of change and to advocate for the continued advancement of women's cancer care. We will never take a breather from our mission to eradicate the disease.
Our mission extends beyond the treatment of our patients. Our mission extends to the education of the next generation of clinicians and researchers and to our survivorship program, to helping our patients to thrive through their cancers, not just survive. Over the course of the last 5 years, the proceeds from this race have supported many trainees, from medical students experiencing their first introduction to research and the process of idea development, to our residents who are formulating their future careers and working on advancement to fellowship, and our fellows who are here learning about the art and craft of GYN oncology and beginning to develop their own personal research story that they will then carry into other institutions. It is thus that we are able to build a lasting legacy with what we are doing here at KGOS today. In addition to education, our survivorship program has sought to unite the community of our patients, their caregivers, family, and friends, raising awareness about gynecologic cancers, as well as the many ways in which the cancer diagnosis is about treatment and about the individual and their personal growth and journey. Our survivorship program in the last year has expanded. We previously focused solely on the patient, and this year we have extended that reach to our patient support network. We expanded the model of our Women to Women program and started the Brotherhood of Caring, a monthly support group for the male caregivers of women with gynecologic cancer. We had a very successful 2019 conference, and in the coming year, we look forward to exploring new ways, like this virtual race, that we can virtually support each other in these uncertain times. It has been our pleasure today, and on many days, to gather together to raise awareness and to increase education, and to focus on the mission of what it means to care for women with gynecologic cancers. A comprehensive, caring, and loving approach with cutting-edge treatment and a team that sincerely worries and cares about the well-being of our KGOS patients. Thank you for joining us today and every day as we bring our patients and their loved ones together and show them our devotion.
Thank you, Dr. Wethington, and thank you, Dr. Stone. You gave us some much-needed hope. Thanks so much. Next up, we have Dr. Jeffrey Lynn from Sibley Memorial Hospital. He's going to talk about the partnership between Sibley Memorial Hospital and Johns Hopkins Hospital KGOS Division. Now, I've never worked with Dr. Lynn, but I have heard only great things about him from our yoga nurse, Antoinette Solnick. So any friend of Antoinette's is a friend of mine. Dr. Lynn, you're next.
Hello, I am Dr. Jeffrey Lynn, Director of Gynecologic Oncology at Sibley Memorial Hospital, Johns Hopkins Medicine. We at Sibley are proud to support the Strive and Thrive event of the Kelly Gynecologic Oncology Service. Since our integration into the Department of Gynecology at Hopkins, we have greatly enjoyed the collaborative relationship with the other members of the Kelly service based in Baltimore. The challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic have not dampened our enthusiasm for the Strive and Thrive event, and more importantly, our dedication to serving women with gynecologic cancer. The Strive and Thrive event is a symbol of our mutual commitment to the shared purpose of bettering the condition of women with gynecologic cancers. In the almost 30 years I have been in gynecologic oncology, I have seen remarkable progress in our understanding and management of the GYN cancers. Much work still needs to be done, but I am optimistic about the future under the leadership of Drs. Fader and Satin and our team at Sibley. On this dreary Sunday morning, I fondly remember our last Strive and Thrive event on the Hopkins campus in early summer sunshine, sandwiched between some light rain. I loved the shared experience with our KGOS teammates, our patients, their families, and friends. I remember the great enthusiasm, hope for the future, good fun, and a little shared sweat. I want to thank all of you who have supported us in the past and continue to do so in the future. From all of us at Sibley, we wish you a good upcoming virtual race, and I pray for good weather and your good health. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Lynn. That was great. Next up, we are going to hear from our presenting sponsor, NFM Lending. Take it away, you guys.
NFM Lending is a family-owned residential mortgage lender founded in Baltimore, Maryland in 1998 by David and Sandy Silverman. NFM is proud to be the presenting sponsor once again for the 5th annual Stride and Thrive benefiting the Kelly Gynecologic Oncology Service at Johns Hopkins Hospital. We are honored to be associated with this extraordinary event. The research, trials, and education centering around the gynecologic cancers being performed at Hopkins, as well as the support given for cancer patients, survivors, and their families, is an inspiration to us all. We want to thank the thousands of participants and volunteers who support the race, including our caring team members who show up every year and are delighted to donate their time to such a worthy cause.
We've been with you from the very beginning.
And will always be with you.
You are a part of our family.
And we are a part of yours.
From all of us here at NFM Lending, thank you for letting us be a part of this amazing event.
My name is Mary Levinson, and I'm one of the branch managers with NFM Lending. NFM Lending is so proud to be a part of this inspiring day and so proud of the work that the Kelly GYN Oncology Division at Johns Hopkins is doing every single day. This year is the 5th anniversary of this amazing event, and NFM has been with you from the very beginning. When we were asked to participate in 2016, our NFM family was not only excited to be a part of this event, but we were also very honored. NFM prides itself on giving back to our community and those organizations that have a true impact. Kelly GYN Oncology, you are that organization. The Stride and Thrive event is near and dear to me and all of us at NFM Lending. We have many cancer patients, survivors, family, and friends. This event and the work that the Kelly GYN Oncology Department is doing makes such a positive impact on all of us. We are so grateful to be a part of this incredible day and this event, and especially to the organizers and leadership to make this day happen. We would like to give a very special thank you to Dr. Andy Satin, the Director of Johns Hopkins Gynecology and Obstetrics Department, Dr. Rebecca Stone, the Director of Kelly GYN Oncology Service, Dr. Stephanie Wethington, the Director of the Susan L. Berger GYN Oncology Survivorship Program. We would also like to acknowledge the amazing job that co-chairs Janet Weiss and Kathy Drake have done bringing this race to its virtual format. Despite this being a virtual event, they have made it their mission to continue to create a sense of community among the women and the caregivers facing GYN cancers. This has taken extraordinary time and effort on their part, and we cannot thank them enough. This year, more than ever, we need to support one another physically, emotionally, and now virtually. This is our virtual hug to each and every one of you, to each patient, to each family member, to all those people who support this event. We would like to give a special thank you to all the healthcare workers. Thank you for taking the time to do what you do during these very difficult and uncertain times. And for each of you who care for our cancer patients, thank you. You are truly our heroes. We feel the effects of the research you do, the impact of the clinical trials, your compassion and unwavering commitment to each and every patient every single day. Thank you for working so hard to save lives, and we are truly grateful to you. NFM Lending would like to do its part by supporting the Stride and Thrive event and the Kelly GYN Oncology team again this year. Therefore, on behalf of David and Sandy Silverman and all of us at NFM Lending, I am honored to present this $10,000 check to help support the incredible work that you do. We can't thank you enough.
Thank you, NFM, for your generosity and continued support.
Thank you, NFM Lending. Thank you so much for your terrific support. Next up is our survivor speaker, Karen Peluso. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Karen. Karen is a lifetime Baltimore area resident, hon. She lives in Ellicott City now. She went to Towson University and law school at the University of Baltimore. She has 2 kids, Gianna, who is 11, and Rocco, who is 9. Her husband's name is Dante. She has 2 amazingly supportive parents. She is the sister of 3 siblings. In her spare time, she likes to read. She coaches youth sports for young women in Howard County, and she loves to plan trips to Disney. My guess is, Karen, is that there's probably no lines at Splash Mountain right now. You might want to go. In May of 2016, Karen was diagnosed with an endometrial stromal sarcoma, and her doctor is our own Dr. Becky Stone. Karen, let's hear it.
Good morning. I am Karen Peluso, and I am proud to be the survivor speaker for the 5th annual Below the Belt Stride and Thrive. I was asked many months ago to speak at this event, and by many months, I mean BC, before coronavirus. Never did I envision having to give a virtual speech. I am a people person, and oh, how I wish we were all standing on Homewood Field together. But if my 4-year cancer journey has taught me anything, it's taught me to be prepared for anything. Cancer has given me the ability to adapt to a new normal time and time again. My cancer diagnosis in May of 2016 came as quite a shock. I was 39, and my children, Gianna and Rocco, were 7 and 5 years old. I was recovering from a routine hysterectomy when I received the phone call that the pathology showed a rare form of endometrial cancer. As unlucky as I was feeling that spring day of 2016, I would soon learn that I was one of the luckier cancer patients. I had a low-grade, slow-growing cancer that had been caught early. I was diagnosed as stage 1. I spent the next 2.5 years going to routine scans and having exams every few months. I had a new appreciation for life. Every single simple moment mattered more to me than before, and I was grateful that cancer had renewed my appreciation for life. Fast forward to November 2018, when I was again blindsided by cancer. I went in for a routine scan, and later that day received a phone call that my worst fear had come true. I had a recurrence. This time, I wasn't as lucky. I had multiple tumors throughout my body. Just after Thanksgiving in 2018, I underwent a 9-hour major debulking surgery. This surgery, while necessary to save my life, ultimately changed my day-to-day in ways that I could have never imagined. As a result of the surgery, I have difficulties performing some of the activities that were previously second nature to me. But this is not the end of my story. I refuse to allow this to define me. Like most cancer survivors, I have often asked the question, why me? I still don't have the answer to that question, but what I can say to myself now instead of why me is why not me? I will strive to continue to thrive every day despite my struggles. Below the belt cancers don't get the attention that they should. I have a voice, and I'm going to use it to educate, to advocate, and to share my journey as often as I can. I have found tremendous mental strength through connecting with other cancer survivors. I started my own Facebook group for women who have the same diagnosis as me, and I now have over 200 women in that group. I'm happy to have found the amazing KGOS team and Kelly's Angels, and I look forward to working with them through the Woman to Woman program and whatever else they have in store for me. Caregivers and supporters, your role in this journey is more important than you know. Having a strong group of loving family and friends helps us as cancer patients to endure the bad days. Whether you're sending flowers, making a meal for a meal train, calling or texting just to check in, or being here as a supporter today, we see you, we appreciate you, and we thank you. I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to publicly thank my family. My brothers and sister are a constant source of support. My parents have always been my safety net, but they've gone above and beyond, spending nights with me in the hospital, caring for my children, and doing anything that was asked. My husband, who has seen me at my very worst and still loves me, and most of all, my reason for getting out of bed every morning and doing whatever it is that my body will allow, my children, Gianna and Rocco. Thank you for loving me just the way I am. I hope I make you as proud as you make me every single day. Cancer survivors, no matter what your journey has been thus far, whether you're taking things day by day or even minute by minute, I implore you to be thankful for this moment. You are here you are alive and you are living life. Do whatever it takes to be able to do what it is that you love. And if you haven't yet discovered what it is that you really love to do, discover it today. I am a proud cancer survivor, but surviving cancer was not my moment. Cancer is a word in my life story, but it's not a sentence. We human beings are strong. We are resilient. We are built to evolve. We are built to survive. I have discovered a new normal and I'm thriving. I am grateful for every moment, the big and the small. I beat cancer every day by not just surviving, but by living. Thank you and have a great race.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you for your inspirational story. Next up, we have Tony White from Boom Shake Fitness. Tony's going to get our heart rates up. She's going to get our muscles warmed up. She's going to get our joints limbered up. We're going to move and groove to some tunes. So later on, you can rock and roll and stroll, or you can dash and crash. We're going to shake it, but don't break it, because Walmart don't make it. Tony, take it away.
Hello world and welcome. I am Tony White, Master Fitness Instructor and Certified Holistic Health Coach, and I'm so excited to participate in this year's Hopkins Stride and Thrive event where we're raising money and awareness to fight the cause of below-the-belt gynecological cancers. I lost a dear friend of mine, Tawana Fleming, in December of 2019, and I know she would want me to be right here on this day helping to fight the cause. Now, many of us are stressed right now. We've been working from home and it's easy to become a couch potato. So I'm going to encourage you to take just 5 minutes to join me by clicking on the link below for your virtual stretch and pre-warm-up before we begin our virtual walk. As you know, exercise is critical to your health. So get up off the couch and move. Let's get our hearts pumping, our spirits lifted, our blood flowing so that we can be strong and help fight the cause. We're all in this together. Stay well, be safe, and enjoy your workout.
Thank you, Tony. We're all warmed up now. That was fantastic. Next, I get to introduce the most remarkable guy, Jesse Grant. Jesse is the concierge in the Skip Vera building. And in my opinion, Jesse should have the job title of Ambassador of Johns Hopkins Hospital. In my opinion, Jesse is sunshine in human form. Jesse gets to know everybody. He knows all of our patients by name. He is just such a unique and wonderful individual. He's always positive. He's always upbeat. He's always a snazzy dresser. And Jesse can sing. You're going to find out for yourself. Jesse's going to sing our national anthem. So folks, put your hand on your heart and listen to Jesse sing our Star-Spangled Banner. Take it away, Jesse.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramp that we watch was so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jesse. Great job. You are awesome. Today, many of us walk or run or pay tribute to a special woman in our lives who's no longer with us because she died from cancer. These are our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, our wives, our fiancés, our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, granddaughters, aunts, cousins, nieces, coworkers, and dearest friends. We make them proud every time we help each other out and do the right thing, and we make them proud when we live our best life each day. Please join me in a moment of silence to remember and honor these beautiful women. Thank you. Next, we're gonna get this event started now. Okay, we're warmed up. Our hearts are swelling with patriotic pride. We've heard such great things about Kagos and about the fine ladies that we are walking and running and couch surfing for today. Okay, so next up we have Kathy Purdom from NFM Lending. We have the wonderful Dr. Becky Stone. And we have our survivor speaker, Karen Peluso. They're gonna kick this off. They're gonna say, on your mark, get set, go, ready, set, go. Coming up next, ladies, let's do this.
It's finally start time. I'm pleased to bring you Dr. Rebecca Stone and Karen Peluso for the start signal.
Ready, set, go!
A great race.